How's it going, everybody? This is Mike, Mr. Tiny Timmons, and I'm back again with a all-new episode of Tiny Home Tuesday. Where on Tuesdays, I showcase a particular park model tiny home coming in at 399 square feet that we have available right here at Recreational Resort Cottages. And this Tuesday, I'm bringing to you the Eagles Landing 2.0. I am back again with an all-new episode of Tiny Home Tuesday, and yes, I am back with an amazing model by the name of the Eagles Landing 2.0. And for those of you that are subscribed like you should be, you should know a few months back, I showcased the original Eagles Landing to rave reviews because it did not last long after I featured it here on the channel. Well, you know what we like to do here, and I like to do here at Recreational Resort Cottages. We like to take your comments, take your revisions, and make some tweaks to come back with even better, innovative models in the future. And here we are with the Eagles Landing 2.0. And before I get into the details and the nitty-gritty, let's go over the price, because I like to tell you that right up front. This particular model is 11 feet wide, it's 45 feet long, and that's including the 10-foot screen porch. And it's on sale today for $105K. $105,000, you'll get everything you see besides furniture and decor. And when I say today, I mean at the moment of this airing. I know some of you can get confused and say, well, you're only offering it for one day. Let's be honest. These videos stay up for years. So I want to make sure you're well educated and know the pricing is valid as of the time of the shooting. So if anyone has any questions, run down to the description box. You'll see the date that it aired, so you'll get a gauge on if that pricing is current. Moving forward, let's talk about the exterior here of the Eagles Landing 2.0. If you remember the original Eagles Landing, it had a screen porch off of the front end of the home. Mr. Tiny said, let's change it up for the 2.0, because I know many of you, such as myself, would like to utilize more space in the living area. And moving the porch to the opposite end, you're able to gauge all of that space here on the end while also adding additional windows. So any of you who have a great view and like to bring in the natural light, you're able to do so right here off of this end with the added windows, where we have the slim windows in the ends of the home. We also have the 30 by 68 picture window centered, transoms up there as well as a prismatic window, 3.5-foot prismatic window to be exact. So great options. And you'll see that we have clear story windows running all down each side of the home, and below that, continuous eave, where you'll see that eave runs down the length of the entire home. And of course, I told you the screen porch. I moved it to the opposite end, so it's almost like a private retreat, keyword treat, that the owner will get en suite to their master bedroom. So that primary bedroom will have that ensuite screen porch just for your viewing. But I can talk about the outside all day long. Speaking about the alabaster siding and a lapped pattern, James Hardy, black fox exterior trim, and even the black windows. But let's go on beyond that, and let's follow me inside to see the great interior features that this Eagles Landing 2.0 has in store. And here we are on the interior of the Eagles Landing 2.0. Like I said, the outside is a beauty in itself, but the inside, it continues that beauty. And you'll see right here on the interior living space, this is why I chose to move the porch on the opposite end, because when you're in the living area, this is what you get. You're able to capture all of this additional area, whether it's natural light from the windows that you'll see, these slim vertical windows, the 3068 picture windows in the center, or the 3.5-foot prismatic window up above. You also are able to accommodate this bump out, where I feel you could have a great window seat placed here or add another chair or two. You're able to accommodate and really enjoy this built-in entertainment center area, where you'll see that the cabinetry is finished out in the beige color, added an LED fireplace down below that does put off heat. It already has the insert right here for you to place a TV of your choice. Fun fact, this area here is around a 48-inch entertainment center, so that'll give you, give or take, how much space you have to accommodate the TV size of choice. Up above, you will have clear story windows, which lead directly into another addition that I like to add, which is the tray ceiling. And we've matched the beige cabinetry with the beige painted shiplap with the black Duffy ceiling fan centered. So I think that's a great addition. It plays a trick on the eye and makes the ceiling height feel even larger by having that tray ceiling up there as well. And then on the alternate side, you'll see you have the space here where that bump out continues, and you're able to have row of windows, space down below for your couch, love seat, or chairs of choice, clear story up top, but tons of space here in the living room area for you to accommodate now that the porch has been altered to the opposite end. Also, let's get a good look at the flooring. Hard surface flooring going throughout the entire model. This is the stock oak color. I love this color because it complements so many different color hues. So whether you're keeping it neutral, you want some bold pops, you can complement that here with the stock oak flooring, which leads me to the kitchen, where you'll see here, the countertop we have in the Aluma marble, where you'll see that there are actual veins going throughout in more of a beige, tan, goldish color. So complements, of course, the beige cabinetry we have going throughout with the nickel bar pulls. And of course, we like to color coordinate. So the nickel bar pulls are going to complement the stainless steel dishwasher that you have down below, the stainless one basin farm sink, your detachable sprayer there centered, window up above to gaze out. And then we also have an island on wheels where you'll see on one side you have the cabinetry, on the opposite side you have the area for additional seating, as well as each end is elongated to add additional stools of your choice. And then we'll make our way down. You have the smooth top electric oven in stainless. We also have the stainless steel microwave. And then we have the Moda Del Mar backsplash, which that is a little funky tile, had some color hues in there to, of course, complement the beige cabinetry. Works well. Also in this model, we chose to go with the solid 36-inch doors. Sometimes we do the blinds and glass. Sometimes we do the Texas Star. We wanted more privacy in this area, so went with the full solid door, and it is finished out up top, up above, where you can add additional decor of your choice. We'll make our way on back. This is what makes the Eagles Landing 2.0 so special. Is right here in the hallway, you have a 6-door pantry for you to put all your canned goods, all the items that you need, and keep in mind, soft close cabinetry going throughout the home as well. Side-by-side fridge located centrally here in the hallway, easy access, and you also have additional cabinetry going around with more pantry space for you to put your cereals and everything, and it has adjustable shelving in there also. Right here, beyond that, you will have the space for a side-by-side wash machine and dryer. Yes, side-by-side, no stackables up in here. We're keeping it side-by-side for you with the additional laundry and storage cabinets up top. Directly across from your laundry, when you get dirty, want to clean up, you're going to come right into your bathroom, which is separated by a pocket door, and you'll see that we have the vanity here, the Moda Del Mar backsplash continuing there, linen cabinet up above your toilet. You have the illusion glass window right here off the back, and then right here you're going to have a 48-inch tile shower, where in this model we chose to go with the Providential gloss tile. Very classy, very elegant in a vertical pattern, which makes it feel so taller in here, makes it open up. We went with the white grout just to keep it cool and classy. And then these soap dishes on each side with the sliding glass door, keeping it very luxury, very elegant. And let's keep it going. We'll take it on back because, again, we need to showcase where you're going to be staying. If you're the owner in this model, it's going to be the owner suite. And right here is going to be a bedroom capable of accommodating a queen size bed. Queen size bed, you still have space on each side for your nightstands. For those of you that want to push it and go to a king, you can do it, but it's going to be more RV style, which means it's all bed, no play. You got all that in here, but queen size bed will fit wonderfully. Directly across from that, you're going to have your barn doors, which slide over, do not swing into the room. So you have your additional storage down below, hanging space up top. We have your built-in 3-drawer dresser centered. Again, the aluminum marble countertop here in the center, a space right here that you could place a small TV or the decor of your choice. But my favorite feature is the ensuite screen porch. Right here off of the primary, we have a 72-inch sliding glass door. Slides open for your convenience. You can walk with me out. Oh yeah, the breeze. Easy breezy, beautiful. You know the rest. So right out here, we have the 10-foot porch, completely screened. We have the post as well as the railing tops in cedar that's going to be painted, as well in the alabaster to match the exterior base. We have the metal railing down below to, of course, match the black windows on the exterior of the model. We chose to go with the composite Trex decking in a gray color choice. It is even screened underneath if this is your first time to the channel. So this is completely critter proof. You can sit back here, enjoy a nice drink, put a TV out here, and you can enjoy and not worry about any mosquitoes, any critters coming in on you. Also, what I love is the fact that not only did we screen the porch, we added additional windows. We have the clear story windows on each side, which make it feel like inside, outside. It's a merging of the two. We also have it wired and braced for a ceiling fan centered, and then we have a 7-foot prismatic window off of the back side. Another keynote is your front door. We had on the front side of the home. So on the porch, I wanted to add your screen porch door off of the rear side of the home. That way you have more private access to getting onto this porch. And also if you needed to access the rear of your property for any need, you have a door able to get back there and do so. Just little things to think about. Now, with that said, you see that we have a 7-foot prismatic window there. And you're like, Mr. Tiny, where is that leading to? Because our ceiling is right here. Well, the Eagles Landing 2.0 has a split loft, not one, but 2 spaces. So let's go up top and walk through there real quick and show you what it has. But before we get there, let's show what it leads up to get to that loft. You're going to have a gray stained set of open riser stairs with the handrail. I know plenty of you have been asking for that handrail, so I got that there for you. And you have the front side of the loft and the rear side of the loft. Now let's take it up there to see how much space you have to utilize. And now we're in the rear loft of the split loft section of the Eagles Landing 2.0. And while the rear loft section is my favorite section, is because, as you'll see here on the rear loft side, it is the most private side of this split loft, where you have no visibility to the main living area. And also on top of that, you get clear story windows on each side, as well as the 7-foot prismatic window here off of the rear wall. And what I love about this prismatic window is when you're up here, it's kind of an indoor-outdoor feel while being in the loft, where you can gaze out onto the rear screen porch. And the even better scenario that I love is the fact that this lines up directly with the 7-foot prismatic window on the rear porch gable. So you can actually look straight through, and it's a clear shot for miles of view. And that is an excellent part of this home, if I say so myself. So tons of amenities here on the rear loft, including one more, and that's the 3rd mini split AC and heat system. Sometimes we do too much rather than not enough. So we've chosen to add a 3rd mini split AC and heat system. You already have one in the living area. You have one in the main primary bedroom. And then of course we added one here in the rear loft. Usually 2 will suffice, but hey, it doesn't hurt to have 3. So we want to be safe than sorry. So we have that in there for you. Then also you'll see the center banister perfectly separates the rear loft from the front loft, where the front loft is more of the open space that is directly in line with the rest of the living area of the house, separated by the Nantucket white rails. And when you gaze above those white rails, you will see how far 399 square feet can go, where you have a plethora of space. You can see the natural light and all of the usual space down there in your living area. So again, great utilization of space in the Eagles Landing 2.0. But as we make our way back up here to the split loft section, This is where you have tons of options that you can use this for, whether this is for your office space, whether this is for storage, whether this is for additional sleeping, or even a lounging area. You have tons of variety and options here when you choose a split loft floor plan, such as the one here in this Eagles Landing 2.0. Now, guys, this is your time to shine. This is where you need to let me know how you enjoyed this video tour today with the Eagles Landing 2.0. So please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button and help spread the word that this was a great video that you witnessed today. Also, run down to the comment section. Let me know if you enjoyed the Eagles Landing 2.0 better than the original Eagles Landing I've showcased a few months prior. You let me know, because as you can see, we like to go back to the drawing boards and come up with more creative ideas week in and week out. And also, if you're subscribed like you should be, I greatly appreciate you. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button right now so you can join the family. It's on the road to 300K, so help me get there one day at a time. And also, if you're interested in contacting me about purchasing the Eagles Landing 2.0 or any other model I've showcased on the channel, you can do so right now by running over to Instagram or TikTok at the Mr. Tiny, at TheMrTiny. And you can connect with I anytime. I'm selling the Eagles Landing 2.0 as well as hundreds of other models directly off of my Instagram or TikTok. So you can contact me day or night, and I'll make sure that price is right. And until next time, my name is Mike, Mr. Tiny Timmons, and I'll see you next Tiny Home Tuesday.